Hi, Miss Crafts-A-Lot, and today we're going to make custom funky envelopes. So you want to add a little pizzazz to your gift giving or your greeting cards? Well, I've got the solution for you. This is going to be a really easy project, and it doesn't take that long. All it takes is some funky images and a bone folder and some glue, and you're ready to go. These envelopes I've made from a book of stock footage that you could probably get in a used bookstore like Half Price Books or something like that. And this book is all about plastics, so some of the images are pretty funky and weird, and well, they're just fun. So I'm going to show you how to put that together. Make sure to check out the description below for a list of materials that you will need for this project. So select your image. It could be, you know, a big face like this one, Santa Claus. This would be great for Christmas. And it has to be 8.5 by 8.5 inches squared. Today I'm going to use a really nifty tool. It's a Martha Stewart's Scoreboard, and it comes with directions and a bone folder. See? Bone folder. You can use a popsicle stick too if you want. So for an A6, actually, is it an A6? No, it's an A2, excuse me. For an A2 size envelope, the square has to be 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And we're going to line it up on the scoreboard. And there's simple directions, you know, on the guide. So I'm going to start to score at 3 inches. And you just drag it down, because the scoreboard has little grooves here that helps you fold it. And then you turn it, and then you go to 3 5/8 and score here. Inches again. So it'll be two sets of scoring. Three inches on one side, or on two sides rather, and wow, this is really tough paper. 3 5/8 on two sides. Put the scoreboard aside. And see where there's little triangles right here on the edges? We're going to trim that, because that's where we're going to start our fold. So you take your scissors. Now, if you're not comfortable using scissors, you can use a craft knife. Now you're ready to fold. This is going to be the outside, the image that you're going to use for it to be on the outside of your envelope. The other side, it's actually kind of, you know, it can be plain, you know, depending on the paper you're using. And if it's a double-sided image, then, you know, just the inside would be a liner. So I'm going to fold the short triangle in right where I had scored with the bone folder. Just fold it right along that line. the bottom comes up. Now this is where you'll need your glue stick, or even these great nifty things. It's a glue tape. You can get it at your scrapbooking section at your local craft store. Fold that over. And then this is your flap. You just fold that over, making a nice crease. Now you have a great envelope. And then of course to seal it, you just use your craft glue. You know, obviously after you put your letter or your card in the envelope. Here are some other envelopes that I've done. They could be of any particular theme. Whoa, spaceman. This would be great for an invitation. And how creepy is that? Now for my next trick, I'm going to show you how to make a business-sized envelope out of gift wrap paper or even scrapbook paper. This will need some reverse engineering, and all you need is a regular sized business envelope. Now you can pull this apart where it's glued, or you can use your bone folder to slice underneath where it's glued here. Just gently run it under the paper. Be careful not to tear the edge because you're going to use this as your template. And of course, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Let's try this side. There we go. Wow. That was a fail. Doesn't matter. You're just going to trace it anyway. And if you got little tears on the edge, just fold that over. So this will be your template. I'm going to use scrapbooking paper. Ooh, pretty. And you just need to line it up. Just make sure that your scrapbooking paper is big enough to accommodate for your template envelope template. And this is just barely big enough, but that's okay. Corner to corner. Just take your pencil and run it along the outside of the envelope. And don't worry about your lines being perfect. The general sizing and shape is what's most important. Get it on the flap here. Oh. So now that I've drawn the outside of my template onto this paper, I'm going to cut it out. Now that you have this cut out, take your template and put it right over the paper you just cut. Because we're going to use this as a guide to where we need to fold in the sides. So take your ruler along the edge of the envelope and just gently fold it over, running your finger along the edge of the ruler, or you can take your bone folder and just run it along the edge there. Now, obviously, you get scrapbook paper from the craft store, or you can use other kinds of paper like heavy-duty gift wrap or magazines. You know, just choose choose paper that has an image that you really like, that you think would look really cool as an envelope. One more fold, and then we're almost done. Okay, take your template out and let the folding and gluing begin. We're going to fold the end flaps in first. And then the bottom flap up. And crease it along the bottom. And then take your crafter's glue tape and run it along the very edge of the flap. And then fold the bottom flap up. Okay, that's screwed up. Bottom flap up. And then the top flap. Don't glue this down yet until you actually have something inside of it. You can just slap a mailing label on there and it's good to mail, of course, with a stamp. If you'd like to make this project and send me a letter, I'll feature it on one of my next videos. Send it to Miss Crafts-A-Lot, care of the Templemans, at P.O. Box 5887, Linwood, Washington 98046. I look forward to seeing it. Aren't these great? I have a lot of fun making these, and I've got a lot more envelopes I want to make because the images are just absolutely fabulous. Look at the creepy elf. Creepy. Maybe I'll send it to one of you with a Christmas card in it. Oh my God. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make a comment if you like, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching.
All right, baby.